Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to abledis.com. This is your host, Marissa. Um, I felt it was time to put a mug to the words and get an opportunity to let you see how grateful that I am that you're joining me here on abledis.com and sort of explain where I believe ableis.com is going, the blog's going, and where I'm going and headed into 2012. First, I want to say thank you so much personally for the support that you've given me. It's pretty interesting because even if there's just one or two people out there that are consistent with this blog, I mean, I feel so grateful. I feel so blessed because in my mind, I guess I've just how I see it is I see a whole community out there of people that are listening and that are it's meaning something to them and they're taking a lot from it. And even if that's not happening, in my mind it's giving me something to look forward to because this is my ability to be able to participate, my ability to be able to communicate, because obviously with my particular condition I'm not spending a lot of time with the outside world. So this is my world, this is my community. So thank you to those that are showing the support and are there with me. I really do appreciate it. I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about where I am headed for 2012. So, for those of you who maybe never seen the blog ever, my name is Marissa and I suffer from a vestibular, which is a balance disorder. You may or may not notice anything that would alert you that I have a balance disorder. Basically, from the minute I get up every day to when I go to sleep at night, I feel like I'm in a fishbowl. Constantly, things around me are moving. I'm dealing with motion movement disorder that affects my balance. So I'm dealing with chronic, what I call disequilibrium, with moments of vertigo. So if right now, although I may feel still and just move slightly a little bit, it sort of feels like I'm this inside my world, if that's the best way to put it to you, just 24 hours a day. So with that becomes you're dealing with restrictions. So I'm not currently driving right now. There's a restriction in that, and I'm not able to participate in a normal gainful employment work environment at this time with this condition. So my world tends to be a lot of being at home within my room and within my lovely grandmother's home. Shout out to my gram. And so it's a lot of time here in a safe environment because, for example, if I walk out this door of my room, I know that if something was to happen where I feel strong and balanced, that I could just go and touch certain things and that I'm comfortable in this environment. I know the particular grocery stores that I go to, say my aunt or a family member drives me there, I know exactly the things that I need to do. I get out and I use the basket. They're aware of my situation, so I'm very confident and comfortable that if something was to happen out there, they're there with me. So my world is, there's not a lot of individual time in my world. I'm always with someone, because I obviously need them to get places, and it's better for me to be around people. The only time I do notice a little bit of independence is when, for example, that I'm walking in my neighborhood. I use a pair of walking sticks, and those walking sticks are able to give me independence, so that I don't have to feel like someone has to be right there with me. It gives me stability, and I feel comfortable. So it's a little bit about vestibular and who I am, but where I'm heading for those of you who've been with the blog for 2012 is, every year that I bring in for the last 6 years, the new year, it sort of has never felt right. I'm sitting there with my fiance, and we're watching Dick Clark, and you're sort of sitting there and you're thinking, God, this is a new year, this is not really what I want for my life. I don't want to be limited. I don't want to, not be participating in the capacity of which I want to. I sort of want to be out and I want to be enjoying, dancing, having a good time, and, that's not my reality. So every year I had that sort of negative overtone, just sitting there and bringing in the new year, thinking, great, Dick Clark again, um, and but this year feels different, and I believe the reason that this year feels different is because I'm different. 2011 has been so much growth and so much change, that I feel that I'm welcoming 2012. I'm interested in learning now and finding ways to cope and and move forward in a positive direction, still be able to participate with these limitations. So I'm sort of seeing it as a challenge for 2012 to be able to step into this new year and sort of like with my armor on and be ready to battle this new year. In what I've been actually nominated by a member of the community. I think it was anonymous. I didn't see a name on there, and they nominated me for, I believe it's called Best Kept Secret of 2011 Health Activist Award, and I was blown away because, you know, I think I have an idea who the person is, but, you know, without throwing out any names, the fact that that person thinks enough about what I'm going through and what I'm trying to achieve, and with a blog and things like that, the fact that they see something in me and that they took the time out of their day to put my name down with a list of fantastic nominees, it just means like so much to me. I mean, I can almost get teared up right now just thinking about it, but it feels like such a blessing. I'm just so grateful. Ugh, I'm gonna get teared up, but I'm just so grateful because I know that this has just been a rough 6 years and a rough time for me in my life, and just to see that I've come to such a positive place, it means a lot, you know. So, anywho, I didn't think I was gonna cry, but I'm gonna let this go because I think it's important to be real with what you're going through. But I just feel so blessed to be able to welcome in 2012, and to see, you know, where I'm going to go in 2012. So a lot of times when you're going into these doctor's appointments, at least for me, I'm looking for a cure. You know, I'm going in with the fact that these doctors are better trained up than I am, and they know what they're doing and they have some idea. But with a vestibular condition, and one that's not really pinpointed like mine, there's a lot of questions, there's a lot of uncertainty, there's not a lot of procedures and protocol. So, you know, we're kind of going in almost in a little bit blind, you know. So the three doctors that I visit, each of them are different in their areas. I see a doctor for my teeth, TMJ and jaw, a neurodontist. I see an upper cervical chiropractic doctor, and I see a neuro eye doctor. So those are the three doctors that I'm seeing right now, and the goal with that is to actually get myself to in a place where, you know, I can maybe have a better quality of life, because the other doctors, you know, ENTs, other vestibular doctors really don't believe that I'm going to change at this point. They think that this is, well, where I'm going to max out. So they've told me to just, you know, go home and try to make it work. So me, the way I am, I'm always looking for different answers and solutions. So I see more doctors. So it kind of feels a little bit lonely when you're going in to see these doctors, because you know, I'm kind of running out of money, running out of treatment options. You know, I can't really go to different countries and try these non-FDA approved items because it'd be expensive, and I really haven't heard of anything or been pointed by any doctor that this is going to be the new great thing to help cure my situation. So, you know, you feel like time is running out, you know, like sand through an hourglass. So in 2012, instead of it being a year where I'm nervous about not finding additional treatment options, I want it to be a year about growth and about lessons and people other than myself. So I thought in 2012, since I was nominated, I saw a list of nominees and I thought, wow, these are fantastic people. I mean, these are people that are going through what they're going through, and they're doing it with grace, and they're finding a way to, you know, educate others about it. And or they're just talking about being more healthy in general, vegan diets and things like that. So they're really spectacular people. So I thought, what if I could take that feeling of another individual with me, that positive energy along with me into my appointments, so I wouldn't feel so alone, so that I would have a different perspective when I go into these appointments, and it's just a different perspective on in 2012 in general. So that's sort of what I want to do. I want to do 12 months, 12 journeys, 12 lessons, meaning that I want to learn every month about a different disorder, condition, health awareness for that particular month, and I want to learn about it, and I would like to meet someone who's going through that particular struggle, and I want to talk to them about, you know, what it is they're going through, how they're overcoming it, you know, maybe some of the pitfalls, and just see how they're growing. And I want to be able to, hopefully, if they have a support t-shirt I can purchase, or maybe an organization that they're fond of, that t-shirt that I can purchase, I would like to wear that t-shirt to all three of my appointments, just so it's like a symbol that I'm going in and I'm not going in alone, that I'm carrying on in somebody else's positivity and someone else's struggle, that we're together. I'm not alone. So I'd really like to see that happen in 2012. So I'm really looking forward to it. So that's sort of my thoughts. That's where I'm hoping to go, and in 2012. So the last thing I'm going to wrap this up, I'm going to say I want you to have the best 2012 out there. I want you to find the best version of yourself, and know that you can just reach deep down in there and just have the best year ever. Enjoy your family if it's not your family that you're comfortable with. Enjoy your friends if it's not your friends. Enjoy yourself. Learn more about yourself. Learn more about culture, art, the world. There's so many things out there that are going to bless and edify your life. And I'm learning that, just focus on the things that you can, that are within your grasp, and be the best version you can be of yourself. So anywho, thank you so much, and it was nice getting to meet you face to face. Okay, peace out. Take care.